So, Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor from 161 to 180 CE. He's still remembered today, almost 2,000 years after his death. But why? During his lifetime, he had a private journal of reflections, which we now call meditations today. This ended up being shared around. People really resonated with his ideas and ways of thinking. In these journal entries, he would express his thoughts and argue with himself to overcome his own fears, doubt, and ego. His main ideas revolved around the theme of how can I be a good human being? I'm sure many of us today can relate to that same feeling. I definitely do. Some of his main ideas that I want to share include, starting with 1. You can't control what happens. You can only control your reaction. Think of a time when something out of our control has happened and it triggered a negative emotion like anger, sadness. There is always pain when we resist things that happen outside of our control. As difficult as it sounds, we should aim to accept what's out of our control. When you do deal with a stressful situation, always ask yourself, is this within my control? If yes, act on it. If no, breathe and let it go. Aim for this. It won't come immediately, but over time. Next idea is everything is temporary. When you experience pain, loss, possessions, success, it goes away as fast as it came to you. Don't cling on to these things, whether bad or good. Just embrace the present. This encourages gratitude and humility. The third idea is we are all part of nature. Now, my interpretation is the natural way humans are supposed to act is with reason and morality. These are the traits which make us human. When we go against these traits, we are acting against the natural order. So we are going against the universe. The next idea of Marcus Aurelius is virtue is the highest good. In modern society, we measure happiness by our comfort, status, or success. But true happiness doesn't come from pleasure or success. It comes from good character. It comes from discipline, wisdom, courage. The reason is that pleasure and success are validated by external things. They come and go. However, your inner strength comes from you and it's within your control. Marcus says, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. His final idea is to serve others. Marcus Aurelius believed it is our duty to serve our families, our communities, and humanity itself. In modern times, we see charities and religions encourage people to serve others. We are a small part of this universe. Everything is connected and everyone is working together in this universe. When you live for others, you are working with nature. Helping others and improving their lives gives you perspective. It gives you a sense of purpose. Nowadays, society pushes individual success. But what really makes you fulfilled is the relationships you have and the contributions you make to others. It doesn't have to be big. It can be something small. Like, how can I be helpful to my parents today? How can I add something positive to my friends' lives today? So these were his main ideas. But how can we use this information to improve ourselves? We have evolved as human beings since the time that Marcus Aurelius wrote these ideas. But we still deal with the same ancient emotions, anger, anxiety, and ego, among other things. Speaking of ego, this is a major enemy of peace. Our ego wants to be praised. It wants to be in control. It wants to be right. Our antidote to ego is realizing that we are a small part of the universe. Our main weapon against ego can be journaling, just like Marcus Aurelius did. He became good at talking about his emotions and failures in his daily journaling. This was where he would practice his Stoic philosophy. Stoicism That's our ability to keep our mind steady regardless of what happens in your life. And this is something we can train our minds to do. Keeping it simple, this is what I would recommend when journaling based on what we have learnt about Marcus Aurelius. First, write as if you are talking to yourself. Unlike Marcus Aurelius, our journals are unlikely to be published, so people won't be reading all our thoughts. Next thing is, in the morning for 5 minutes, write about what challenges might you face and how do you want to act. Then in the evening, finally, for 5 minutes, write about what went well, what didn't, and what can I improve. Let me know what you think.